This is Alvinson O'Neill with the second episode of the Socially Aware Experience Organization Club. Helping me host today's episode is Ribik Avlonia.
Indeed, it is. I have just recently come back from my visit to hell. My brother, Lobia, you know Lobia, the rabbi, right? After our little verbal scuffle at the end of last podcast episode, I took a trip down there and was only brought back by my brother, my dear brother, Lobia. So I'm happy to be back, and I don't think I'll be taking another
Well, I'm happy to have you back, Ribik.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it, but okay.
Well, in today's episode, today's agenda. Tribes, what's today's agenda? We will be renaming countries.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
So cute.
I will go first.
What countries are we renaming?
We are renaming countries.
Yeah, we name what countries?
We will pick and explain why. Ribik.
Okay.
My first country that I choose to rename is Florida. And I choose to rename it to...
I'm pretty sure that's a town, but okay.
It's a country.
Now there's a town.
I've been there. It's a country.
So, pretty sure it's a town.
I choose to rename Florida to Serbia number 2.
Sure. That makes no sense. Okay. Serbia is very cold. Well, Florida... First of all, Serbia's a region. So, you're fucking retarded.
I should have known, Rick, but I'm sorry. I meant to name it... I meant to name it to Malta Part 2.
No, Serbia is a very cold place. And what was it in, like, Russia? Serbia, alright? Very cold, barren wasteland. You were there last time, you should know. And, Florida is a coastal city.
Excuse me.
God! It's a coastal city. It has nothing to do with Serbia. Now, Malta, the reason it's a stupid name, because Maltese people, they were Templars, right? If I believe that my history information is correct.
They were.
Now, the Floridians are pagan worshippers to their own deity. Okay? So, honestly, if I was to rename the city of Florida, I'd rename it Paganville, because I fucking hate them. Did you see what they did to their crocodiles?
The crocodiles are quite big. I did see what they did.
Search up bestiality. It's disgusting.
I will not be searching that up, but...
Viewers, search it up, and you'll see what the Floridians are doing.
Nope.
Alright?
Nope.
Paganville. Alright,
okay.
Next one.
It's your turn.
I'll be renaming Canada to Fuck! I'll be naming Canada to Australia, and then Australia to Canada. So this would confuse a lot of travelers, because both used to be part of the Scottish Empire that existed in like the 1600s.
I believe you mean to call it the United States of England.
They weren't united. All right?
Yes, they were.
The states of England, which were like the states
they
of England
were.
are like Welsh. Like there's Dublin in there. There's like pretty sure there's Southern London was part of it. Yeah, my God, was that who? Sorry for the stoppage there. You might have heard. There was actually a rodent that had come into my vicinity, and you know how I am with rodents, right, Allison? I think we both know what we are. Fuck. When I see a rodent, you know what I want to do?
Pull down your pants.
You're disgusting. That's something you would do to your little feline.
You've told me that
friends.
before.
Oh my God, no.
You have told me that before.
No. I train them, and then I put them in these little like arenas. All right. Have you ever heard of verbal fighting?
I do indulge myself.
Verbal fighting is one of the greatest sports.
I indulge myself.
Fuck. Verbal fighting is one of the greatest sports in Alabamian history. Okay. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Verbal fighting. Do you know how much money I've made off of verbal fighting?
24,000 million quid.
Nope. I deal in fucking quid. I deal in USD. I ain't no fucking Soviet. Okay, I'm a capitalist pig. Alright, I deal in USD, United States dollars. Okay, I have won approximately $14,000 in the last
The hell was that?
minute. Okay, because I'm always verbal fighting. Always verbal fighting. I actually rent out verbal fighting arenas. You know Cincinnati, where my brother John lives?
I lived there for 2 weeks.
No, you don't. So, in Cincinnati, I have 15 verbal fighters around the globe. Which doesn't make sense, but you know in Cincinnati there's the globe?
Mm-hmm.
The flat earth globe? Yeah, so I have... verbal fighting all around there. Are you in Burundi again? Are you in Burundi again? Oh my God. This shit happens all the time when he goes to Burundi. These fucking pagans, they play this liberal music. Can you stop with the Burundian tunes?
Rick, but you know I have to participate in the local festivals.
I fucking hate them, okay? They're like
What time is it
but
for you?
worse. That's impossible. Right now, what time is it now?
Yes.
In where I live?
Yes. You're in Zinc currently.
No, I'm actually... I live in Zinc, you know that, but I'm actually in Howardford, okay? But let me check. I actually don't know the time. I don't like to carry watches on me because they're portals into the government.
Electronegativity.
No, it's just like, what? Did you see what that thing is? Did you see the, that study they done on watches? They're like portals into the government's eye. So like wearing a watch or having like time near you, it like fucks with your brain. Now let me go check the. Lady, Laura, what time is it, man? Alright, listen. Let me go check. I'll be right back. Let me go check myself.
Each day, I wait and wait to fully get into his brain, to get him to make an error that will lead to his downfall.
Yeah, go kill yourself too, Laura. Fuck you. Alright, I'm back. It's 10:52. Shh. 10:38 actually. It's 10:38 right now.
For me, it's actually
meridian.
it's 21:38.
21:38.
Yes.
21:48. Did you say or 38?
38.
38. Oh. Please tell me that ain't military time and you're just like, that's in Burundi, like special shit.
In Burundi, we use the most accurate measure of time.
Please don't say military time.
It's not military time. That's what my sundial reads.
Oh, God. Alright, when are you gonna be back?
I have a very busy schedule.
Yeah, but
as of yesterday, I was in Siberia.
I know that. I was there when you.
As of today, I am in Burundi.
Burundi, I know that. Are you gonna be in?
And tomorrow, I am scheduled to I'm going. I'll give you a hint. My layover is in Oslo.
You go to fucking Antarctica?
No.
Fucking Ontario?
I'm going to the Christmas Island. The Great
Why
Christmas
is the layover
Island.
in Oslo?
It's the only flight I could get.
Makes no fucking sense, okay? Well, just stop and zinc.
Rigbert.
Remember?
Rigbert.
Hilga's sitting down.
Rigbert, I have two questions for you. First of all, do you remember what happened last time I was in Zinc?
I do, but I'm just saying, Hilga's finally settling them down. She's invited you to
Who's
her
her husband?
I don't even know yet. Actually, she's gotten what's it called when you get like engaged to someone?
A fiance.
No, no. I know, like she's a fiance or something. But when someone engages you, what's that called?
Marriage.
No, no, that's what happens after the engagement.
Elopement.
Oh shit! Oh, okay. So she's gotten engaged to so many people. Um,
Oh, which one?
um,
Which fiance is this?
I believe the current. I don't really know. I'm pretty sure his name's like Adam. I know Koger didn't
Oh, great
like.
heavens! We were supposed to be naming countries, renaming them. Okay, this is I'm sorry, Rick, but we have to get back on track. The next country I'd like to rename would be Yugoslavia, and I would like to call it Bajukistan. And
Are you fucking 12?
would you? And can you ask me why?
Why?
Because the name is silly, and Yugoslavia is a great country that deserves such a silly and fun name. It is your turn.
Hold up. Hold up. I'm calling someone right now.
Who?
I'm just trying to get my taxes sorted out right now. I just got a message.
Do not tell me that you've called them again.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Okay. Okay. Alright, bye. He didn't pick it up, unfortunately. I think I might lose a couple $1 million. Oh,
Okay,
right.
it's your turn.
Look at the time. I'll give you a little sneak peek into what I would rename Norway. I would rename it Vikinville. I'll be right back though. I'll be right back. You keep the audience. You keep the audience invested in Fortnite chronology. I'll be right back. That was a joke, by the way. I ain't a fucking 2-year-old like you.
I'm afraid that my good friend here, Rigbert, is fetching ingredients to make a potion in his quest of witchcraft that he is attempting to accomplish right now is an attempt to kill me. After a quarrel from last episode. While I sit here alone, I may as well share a few stories with the audience that I would not share under any circumstances with Rigbert here. As the stories would be too heavy for him to handle. Now, if I could just find my novel. I've got it. Okay, I will tell the story of when I played ice hockey with Mark Twain. It was a cold morning. I was in Alberta, Edmonton, to be clear. It was February 2nd, and my good friend Mark Twain had been staying the night at an inn. I had been stopped by in Edmonton as I was doing my usual travels. And I would not like to explain the great conversations that Mark and I had, as they were from author to author, and those conversations were quite too exquisite to share with the general public. So Mark Twain is actually quite a significant ice hockey player. He had a slap shot that could kill a donkey. One of the donkeys that Rigbert breeds, has bred, perhaps. And if you are ever playing ice hockey with Mark Twain, never let him hip check you. He has got the hip check that will knock the tuberculosis into you. So, it's pretty much that. Another story. Well, this is not really a story. This is a current concern that I have with the world. My current concern is that everybody around me is turning Canadian. And I fear that this day would come. I went to the doctor. She called me up. Well, the receptionist called me up. And I went to my doctor. And she said, "Is there anything that you came here for?" And I said, "Well, what do you mean?" She said, "Are there any concerns about your body?" And I said, I'm getting out of here. And which is quite understandable, as I am terrified of Canadian people. And you may be wondering, why did I stay in Edmonton? It was actually the experience the day after, which is why I hate Canadian people, which I will not be going into, as I cannot let anybody know about. Further evidence as to why I think everybody around me is turning Canadian. Tell me why. Whenever I go to the supermarket, I see maple syrup. In any first world country, you see that the second you walk into a grocery store. This is clear evidence that the Canadians have spread throughout the world. They are now the majority in many major countries, which is a great cause of concern, to say the least. And Canadians will be Canadians. And they are unpredictable. They love the maple syrup. And they say funny words. So, yes, they are the maple syrup, and everybody that I speak to just happens to have some Canadian pronunciations. Talking to my good buddy Erickson, who lives in Norway, though he is obviously Canadian, as he said the words "Sue." He kept saying "a," and he called me "bud" too many times. A few times would have been okay, but he did it much too many times. I have blocked him. I've taken him off my pager. So I will get to the bottom of this, even if it involves chopping down every maple tree in the Western Hemisphere. I will do it to the Canadians.
Hello guys, I'm back.
Rig Butch is back.
From my local indigenous people food gallery.
What are you eating, Rig Butch?
Currently I'm eating fried Tibetan swan eggs. And I'm eating axolotl whiskers serenaded in the blood of koalas. Very good dish.
I know that you're lying, Rig Butch.
What?
You're eating Australian spotted platypus dick.
Okay.
I can smell it. I can smell it through the mic. You cannot lie. You know that there's an endangered species.
Stop. You can't be telling the audience that you do the rest. It's illegal to get that food right. I hit up my dealer for this tip shit. Okay, so you can't be fucking doing that. Alright, let's go back. You restarted the recording, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, I'm eating a fine Tibetan delicacy.
Sounds delicious, Rig Butch.
Indeed. Oh, and on top of that, I have swine piss mixed with the tears of a donkey. This shit is
A
so
donkey
good.
that you bred?
Of course. I milk my own donkey's tears.
What if I told you that I once ate one of your donkeys without you knowing?
I would sue you and take all your land from you, and I'll...
You
eat
can
your
never
child.
take my land. For my land is all the Pangea.
You don't own it, you just have a claim on it, you dumb bitch. Your family just has a claim on it, like how my family has a claim on.
That is false, for I do own Pangea, if you forgot, which includes Australia.
No.
Could you tell us a story, Rickbutt?
You want me to tell you a story?
Yeah, while you were gone, I had to tell 2 stories.
I mean, I can tell you a story about how I served in the Boxer Rebellion.
Oh, I would love to listen.
So I actually got shot in the head, so I don't remember any of it. But I do remember shooting some guy. Oh, when I was, I went on a safari in London, and I was able to, tame a wild, coyote. Ride it around, up to Forez, where I hailed myself king.
Are you 3'2"?
No? You know how tall I am. I'm 7'3", actually.
How does 7'3" person ride a mere coyote?
Well, I had to stack 2 coyotes on top of each other.
Oh, okay.
And I put them in a trench coat. Which
Oh,
amplified
so
their
it looked
abilities.
like one. I see. I would actually... That's a very inspirational story, Rickbutt.
Yeah. Well, one of them ended up dying on the way there.
I'm sorry, Rickbutt.
I know, it's funny.
So, I'd like to tell a story. So, I was recently in, northern Alaska,
Yes.
and the sun was down, per usual. This time of the year, the sun never comes up. And there was a massive snowstorm that was... It was approaching through northern Alaska. So, I was very scared, of course. Because I had my bear with me, and I was riding him through the wilderness.
Uh-huh.
And so we start heading out of there once I find out about the terrible storm approaching. And so the storm hits us before we get back to where we were going to escape from. And the snow was just awful. It was falling at the rate of 2 feet per minute.
Uh-huh. As you were saying.
And
I'm gonna
my...
do a quick prayer, sorry. I get anxiety attacks.
And my
I
bear
don't pray for too
Stanislav
long.
could not bear the snow. And he unfortunately died. And if you want to know how I escaped, I was able to reach the coast again. And I did drag Stanislav's body. And we hopped
bury
aboard
him?
my hot air balloon. Yes, I deflated him.
You deflated him.
Yes, to make him weigh less. Easier to carry.
Were you fat shaming your donkey?
It was
Shit,
a bear, and
bear.
he was mostly air. He was
Uh-huh.
he was very small. But that
Yeah,
was
you are
without
only
air.
2'3", so.
What did you say?
I said you're only 2 feet 3.
I'm 2.3 meters tall.
What'd you say?
I'm 2.3 meters tall. Do you know that urban legend of the person they like to call Slenderman?
No, I do not.
I stopped one time in Harlem, and that's what they saw. They saw me, and that's what inspired the Slenderman series.
By your 2.3 feet.
2.3 meters.
Well, I'm 5.7 meters.
Get that through your inbred thick skull. I am 2.3 meters tall.
Just because my parents are related doesn't mean I'm inbred. Fuck.
You Arkansas piece of shit. You are inbred.
Nope.
Whatever you say.
If I'm so inbred, then why do I have several illnesses?
You have 7 fingers on each hand.
No. I have 7 fingers on one and 8 on the other.
You can count to 15 on your fingers.
So?
That is no cause of concern to you?
That's a good thing.
And how many testicles do you have?
1.
How many children do you have?
How many children? I don't have any. I'm infertile.
Exactly. You see...
I've adopted 73. Just through my, because you know how
Yeah, that doesn't count, though. Vietnam during the 1960s was not the place to adopt children. And you should have known this. You should have known this.
You know how I went on my religious pilgrimage?
Yes.
To North?
Yep.
I adopted 73 children there. And they are my children. They're just not blood related.
I see. You see, me as Avinson O'Neill, I am the most fertile man. I'm the most fertile man outside of Africa.
I prayed. I'm good. When I eat, I get anxiety attacks when I haven't prayed too long for too much.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, you're the most fertile man outside of Africa.
So, I do believe that not counting my disowned, not counting my actual owned 2.5 children, I do have 243 children from one conception.
What?
From one conception.
What? That makes no sense.
It was this Russian woman. She was very fertile.
It was one birth.
No.
You just had one conception, though.
Yes.
So you only had to fuck her once, and she gave birth that many times.
We had intercourse a single time, and it fertilized 243 of her eggs.
So she was pregnant.
It was one after the other. She was very fertile.
Carried on.
Yes.
So
it was terrible for her. Yes, they formed a line. And the gestation period was 3 months.
3 months?
Yes, it's sped up. Like I said, the O'Neills are strong.
Oh, wow.
But after they were born, they did take their mother's last name.
Oh. What's her last name?
Must I say?
Oh, yeah.
I cannot say it. I don't remember.
you don't remember the last name of the children of 73? You have
243.
Oh. Oh, not 73, 243.
Oh, yes.
Even with a gestation period of 3 months, I don't think she could have... How old is she?
The
Is she a vampire?
The conception occurred at 19. While I was 14.
Whoa! Wow. So, she's a pedophile, is what you're saying.
She said yes to me.
Yeah, so she's a pedophile.
No.
Yeah.
It's different in Russia. You wouldn't understand. It
So
actually was not
allowed
Russia.
in
It was the
Russia.
Soviet Union.
So the Soviet Union is allows pedophilia.
Yes.
Who
And
does it now?
if you want to ask about our love life past that single conception, we did live on a small villa. Estate. It was bordering Lake Baikal, where we did swim quite a few times while she was pregnant.
Pregnant? Which? Through
I
all the
lied.
pregnancies?
It was one conception, and she gave birth to 13 children. There were no more. I do have 243 children, but it's just too many women to name. That's the only one I truly remember at this time. Especially that I am extremely drunk on vodka.
You're a horrible person, you know that?
I'm not a horrible person.
You're like, yeah, you are.
How am I a horrible person?
You literally just fuck people and then leave.
They begged for me.
And then you leave them after giving them a life.
They-
you
they-
give them-
I change them. I make them better people.
Yeah, by giving them 15 kids.
How do I spread my abilities without doing the good old fucking run?
Fuck! I'm telling your great uncle.
I do not have a great uncle.
That's what you think. Ever heard of the name Liberal?
Nope.
Liberal? You've never heard of Liberal?
April was my third cousin. 14 times
who
removed.
do you think he was named after? Exactly. No, I lied. You don't have. I was lying about that.
Alright, Rick,
Right.
but I think that we have wasted enough time. Final segment.
What's his theory?
I personally think
Or
that Duckworth is better than Wesley's theory.
Nope.
Alright,
You're wrong.
tell me this. Was Wesley Snipes well aware?
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
Tell me how he was well aware.
The government killed him. He didn't kill himself.
Yeah, he was not well aware. If he was well
government-
aware,
he
he
killed
would
him.
have
The
given
government-
the government 2 extra biscuits every time he posted a line.
Oh my god, bro. Bro, that's just. It's not even a real story.
Yes, it is.
K-Dot doesn't exist.
Ducky
Anthony
was
Hot
well
Dog doesn't
aware.
exist. Kendrick never had a father.
They
Okay, we
shot
know
the
this.
manager and robbed the customer last year.
Yeah, but that's not relevant.
Yes, it
You
is.
act like Ducky gave
Duckworth
him
is
extra
better than
biscuits
Wesley's
and
theory.
extra gravy.
2 extra biscuits. He got on Anthony's good side. And you know what's crazy about the song Duckworth? Because
No.
it reminds you that it's crazy that the greatest rapper was from coincidence. Because
Well, you know what's cool about
if
Wesley's
if
theory?
if Anthony killed Ducky, then Top Dog
Dog
would be
definitely
serving
like
life. While Kendrick
Well,
grew
K-Dot
up without a
died in
father
gunfight, I understand.
and died in a gunfight.
Yep. Yap and yap.
And what is the importance of Wesley's theory?
Did you read the song?
Yes, it has a.
You
I
read the
will.
song.
Hush up, Rigbert. I will explain the song.
I wrote
Wesley's
the
theory
song.
is a groovy, bass-driven song,
Yes.
carried by Thundercat, legendary
It is
bassist.
not carried by Thundercat. It
Well,
is carried
the main
by
melody
K-Dot,
is.
Thundercat,
Well,
George
Kendrick
Clinton,
says.
Obama.
Well, Kendrick says along the lines of, "At first I did love you, but I just want to fuck." But he's not talking about any love
Yes, he is.
partners of his. He is talking about the art of, or the act of making music. You see,
Yap and yap.
he's talking about music, of how at first he did love making music, but he just wants to fuck. He just wants the buns. He just wants the feeling of making money from his piece of art.
Oh my god.
And he burned his bridges. He burned connections.
Mashallah, shut up, please. Oh my god, yip and
And then
yap. Which
We
one sounds better?
learn the protagonist, Uncle Sam,
I don't
who
care.
says, "What
He's
you
not the
want,
protagonist.
you a
He's
the
the
antagonist. Antagonist. My apologies.
Golly
My apologies."
gosh. Let me just explain.
And he says,
I
"What you
don't
want,
hate-
you a house, you a car, 40
acres,
acres and a mule, a
a
piano, a guitar,
anything.
anything. See, my name is Uncle Sam. On your dollar,
I'm your
Mother-
dog.
Marka, you can live at the mall."
Can you not swear?
No, it's not. You
We're
can live at the
kids
mall.
watching this.
I don't remember what it is. That is referring to Lucy. My apologies. But
No, Lucy,
the
he says
song
that too.
Ducky.
But can you shut up for 1 second? Which one sounds better? Musically, which one sounds better?
Personally, at this point of time, especially during my long
You're lying.
trek to Burundi, I listen to Duckworth on repeat. So
Okay, but which one sounds better?
I would say Duckworth.
You think that sounds better?
Yes.
I ain't talking about no story.
One was made in the year 2017,
18 and the other
and one
no.
was made in 2015.
Nope. You read about T-Pad. I could have sworn on Jazz that it was 2018.
2017.
Fuck!
You shan't even speak to me, Brickbutt. You do not even know when Kendrick had published his albums, his 2 greatest albums that he has ever made.
When did he release Section 8? 80.
Section 8, that was 2010.
Section 80 was 10, yeah. What about My Beautiful Dark Fantasy?
That was 2010 by Kanye West.
Trick question. You didn't correct me soon enough.
I said that was Kanye West.
Yeah, you said that too late.
But
Who
Duckworth...
made the album Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst?
That is not an album that is... Sing About Me, I'm Dying of
You
Thirst.
called Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst mid a while ago.
That was when I was blind. That's just when I thought that Mozart was better than Kendrick, which is an absolute fucking lie. Anybody who thinks that should kill themselves, especially if their name just happens to be... What is the... Well, let me think of a terrible name. Especially if the name is Angel. They should really just kill themselves if they think that.
For real.
They are worthless pieces of shit that do not deserve any oxygen on this planet.
You really hate angels, don't you?
No. Only people named Angel. And especially when they think that Kendrick Lamar is not as good as Mozart. Disgusting garbage.
Who do you think would win in a fight?
Are you going to tell me?
Who do you think would win a fight?
Huh. Let me think.
Who do you think would win a fight?
Can you give me the 2 opponents so I could decide?
Well, who do you think would win in a fight, though?
Could you please give me?
Again, who do you think would win in a fight?
Pregnant bitch and tell my friends I had a threesome. You got a fucking death wish, I'm a genie. It'll get.
Did you just hear that lyric? Rape
Yeah,
a
it's
pregnant
isn't that a
bitch and
song?
tell my friends that I had a threesome. That is...
Yeah. Very good song. I love Tron Cat by K-Dot.
That is not by K-Dot.
It's just joshing. It's by Ace the Creative Man.
Okay. We're at 38 minutes. How much longer shall we proceed?
We're at fucking 38 minutes, bro. I have to catch a taxi back for Rundy. Because I need it. I was going
You
to
are
assassinate
going to sleep.
But
I know that you were going to go count your squirrel collection, and then you were going to go to sleep.
I'll probably jerk off before that, but you're right.
What did you just say?
I'll probably tell someone.
You were going to pray? You were going to pray to Allah?
Yeah.
Yes,
To
that's what you said.
pray away the jerks.
Yes, pray away
want the jerks to go off.
yes, you were going to tell the jerks
Jerks
to
to
go
go
off.
off a cliff.
Yes. And you were going to do that under who? Allah?
Under the name of Allah.
Yes, and Allah as in
And
God
the
of
seamen.
all gods.
And the seamen.
Yes,
Did
you
you
were going
Did you know
to
about the seamen?
you were going to have dreams of semen falling onto you from their
Seamen or
boat.
seamen?
Seamen. They're going to jump off the boat down onto you. They're going to cover you in semen.
Uh-huh. Okay, I think we've... Oh my god!
I don't believe that we are done yet.
Oh my god.
Give it one quick second.
I just shit my pants.
Shut the I think we are done here. I think we are done here.
Why don't you just put him down?
Basil, I need to buy more Xanax. I'm sorry. I think that we are done for today. I'll wait until 40 minutes. Until then, I promote my new book without a name yet. It is 10 times better than the Goblinian, written in 2 languages. Stay tuned for next episode. We will have a special guest. I do think so. Say goodbye, Rigbud.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Bis später.